Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Let's talk stickers, because you know I love me some stickers. They can be washi, they can be the PET, they can, whatever. I love using stickers. Well, someone, mentioned that I don't have very many stickers and I really can't afford them. What can I do? All right, there are several things. This is, granted, all of these are ordered, but you don't have to order them. You can make your own. And it does cost a little bit to get into it. I mean, you could use the double-sided adhesive sheets and put put this to the back of a piece of paper, plus you cut out your designs and then you can just peel them off. That's one way. If you have a printer, and this is what I love doing, shipping labels. Get the full-size shipping labels. Believe it or not, I got these at a thrift store. I got 3 of them for like $2. So please check out your thrift stores. They're you can't see through them. As you can see here, it says it will block out the sticker underneath it, which is good. But you can run these through your printer. Thought I had one sitting around here somewhere, already open, but I can't find it offhand. Anyway, I'll show you what these look like. I know, I'm ripping up the whole thing. But, and if you want just smaller ones, you could do the half sheets. I prefer the whole sheet because then I can print off the whole thing. And you've got it, and it's on non-shiny paper, which a lot of people love. It takes color really, really good. And now, depending on where you print it at, there is, I gotta find it here. There's a start where you can peel it, depending on how you print it. If not, you can always, just use the tape thing that I do. So that's another thing. And like I said, these are not too bad. There were 10 labels, so 10 sheets. They're 8.5 by 11. You can do a lot of different little designs and figures on these. If you have a bunch of little things that you want to put on these, my suggestion is to get a regular piece of paper and glue them down. I mean, scrunch them in there so that there's barely room in between them. And then make a copy of it. And then use that copy to print your full sheet. Or just, make sure they come out right. And then they do. Stick your full-size label in your printer and print them out. These are fantastic. Like I said, I got 3 full ones and they hadn't been opened. And I think I paid like $2 for them at one of the local thrift stores. If you want like little labels, like we use labels a lot, and some of them can be right nice size, some of them can be a little smaller. But another way you can do those, and I know these aren't stickers, but you can use business cards. I got this pack for 50 cents, and at the time it had not been opened, so I had 10 sheets, and they're 2 by 3.5 inch, and they're matte white, so they're not shiny. So that gave me 100, and I think I paid 50 cents for this one. So $2.50, good deal. Another thing. Now, I don't know how old a lot of my people on here are, but there are things called Xyrons. If you have not heard about them, these things are great. but they're size restricted. This one will only, you can only make a sticker out of something that wide, which is great if you're doing, let's see, will this fit? Can't get my hands on it. See how that will not fit in there? So you have to find something a bit smaller in size. You go back in there. And basically you hook that in and then pull this down here. And as you see, it comes out. Now, unless you're going to do a long strip, this can get a little pricey because you have to buy the cartridges that fit in these things. And the cartridges are not cheap. The Xyron itself was really economical to buy. And the one I got came with its own cartridge, your first cartridge. And I think I got mine when AC Moore went out of business. And I bought this and 3 or 4 cartridges for this one and another one. But when it comes out, you rub it. It says to rub it. There's sometimes I haven't rubbed it. And then you peel off the top. Well, you peel off the top. Hopefully all in one go. Now, the sticky stuff on here will stick. It sticks to the top. But it won't stick to your, well, it's on this, so that when you do the top on it, it goes onto the top. So now you've got it on the back of here. And then you peel that off and you've got your sticker there. So that's one way. I'll grab me some scissors. I'm going to trim this down because I'm sticking this right back in my little label thing here. And this was a washi tape dispenser. I bought 2 of them, and so I used one just to keep labels in, because I think that's I don't have much more than that. So it's a perfect size. Like I said, these come in different sizes. The next size up would be the larger one, which it's got a little bit wider bed, so it can take the wider one. Might as well go ahead and pull out the wider one. Oh, that's got a thing on the inside. So if I have one of these, or just, okay. Or is that, that's already a sticker. That's not going to work. All right, this is not a sticker. No, all right, this will do. Because, do I have I made just little books, like little cheat sheet notebooks, and for my journals, and then some are just plain circles. And this too, you would stick in and turn and see, there it comes out the back. But if you do them, if you put them in like so you can see when they come out, the only problem with this is there's all the gaps in between. But it is a great, it's a great machine. I got this one when I got that one, and I think they were both on clearance, so they were next to nothing. I think I got 2 or 3 of the cartridges, and the cartridges are fairly good size on this one. And they're just the little thing you slide in and out on this one. So those are another way for stickers. Well, the person I was talking to, I asked her, I said, well, so you don't have very many stickers? She says no. And I told her about the double-sided sticky paper, label paper, and she thought that was a fantastic idea. And then I asked her, I said, well, do you have washi tape? She says, yes, I have tons of washi tape. I said, what kind do you have? She says, oh, I've got, you name it, I probably have it. She says, I've got some that's PET that, and it's a good thing we were video chatting because she was able to show me. All right, see, these two are, these two are now stickers, but because I keep them as labels, they're going back in here. Keep things together. Well, we started comparing washi tape, and we have a lot of the same. So, you can make your stickers out of washi tape. This is one of my favorite washi tapes. And as you can see, it's got the different little designs on it. Well, when you open that up, I mean, you could cut this one off as a sticker. You've got this label. There's so many that you can fussy cut off of here as to use as a label. Push that down so it stays there. Now I have that. I need to put it back where I got it, because if not, I'll forget. And yes, I double stack my washi tape. I know that's not the way it's supposed to go in. You could get larger rolls of washi tape. This one here has different little ads and stuff on it. Each one of those can be a sticker. And look how many you have. If you've got something like this one, different little, I don't know if I can get this one up. There we go. Sometimes they'll come up, sometimes they won't. Because these larger ones are a little bit harder to get up. But you can see where I'm going with it. You can cut that section out. You can have this as one. So you can make stickers out of your washi tape. So, and then these are fairly nice size rolls. Okay. I have to put those back in a minute. Another type is, I've got this one here that is, now these are paper backed, but I can cut each one apart as an individual sticker. These are a great idea. And a lot of times you can get these for very reasonable prices. Because I know I get a lot of my stuff from journalsay.com, and I think the most I paid for a washi tape was like $2-3 for a roll. Another type, I've got this one here, and this one here has, I can peel off different sections of this to use. So there's like 2-3 different stickers on each of the little circles, and some of them even have the little writing on them. Most of the middle ones do. The middle parts of these circles. I got to roll them back up so I can get them back in where I had them. A lot of you have seen me use this one. This is labels, and they're I don't want to say washi tape, but they're not shiny labels. It's just the background is shiny. And they peel up really easy. Get these rolled up just a little bit more. See? Real easy. And then if you want to have a bunch out, you can come in and you can take a run. Now a run is from, trying to find the same one as that one. All right, from here. So a run would be this many labels, and you can cut them off and cut them apart and put them in with your regular labels. I don't have these in my label box because it's much easier doing it, just pulling out the whole roll. Because then I don't have to play seek and find. This is an old-fashioned washi, which means there's no paper backing. I've had this one for eons, but in themselves, they're labels. The only thing, you have to cut these apart yourself, but those are stickers. Label, if they stick, they're stickers. So now you have label stickers. Trying to go through some of these that I've got over here. This one here, yes, you will have to fussy cut it. But if you like those small flowers, there you go. Look and choose your washi tape, not only as what you'll use it in a strip, but next time you go to buy some, check and see if, can I use these as stickers? Why buy stickers and washi tape if you can get it all in the same thing? Now here's another one. You simply cut off the section you want. But look at all that. You can come in here, if you want just words, you can cut that section out. There's a flower, you can come up here and fussy cut those out, have words. So there's, get this rolled back up. So I get my little rubber band on it. I find these little rubber bands are so helpful. I got those at Hobby Lobby in the hair section. They're for little girls' hair. Then we get into the PET stickers. And I know what PET stands for, I just don't remember. There is a difference. But look at all these. All they need is to be fussy cut out. And then you've got all these little stickers. Well, now you're saying, well, Michelle, I want something more than just tags or I need a variety. Okay? Let's look at other washi tape we can get. And what's great about this is it's got the backing, so you can come in here and you can fussy cut all those out and have stickers. I got a few of the rolls here that I use primarily. And I picked these because they're all different kinds of designs. These are, other little labels, numbers. I love those. Those are so great. And you can use these, you can use the whole square or you can cut out one or two. And with them being square, it's a lot easier to cut those out. Okay, get this one rolled back up. So if you take, and I mean, you just seen how many there were in that section. You've got quite a bit here. Now I have had this one. This was in my first batch of washi tape that I bought 3 years ago. My first order from Journal Say, 3 years, and I've still got that much. Another one. This one here. Let me see. It may be a little hard to see. Let's see if I got something here that I can put over it. Words and butterflies. For that little subtle hint. So instead of, spending, $3, $4 on a bag of stickers that may only have 10, 12, 15 in them, why not check on washi tape? You're going to, I know with Journal Say they're about the same cost. Washi tape and stickers. At least the ones that I'm showing you here. So, and there's so much, you end up with so much more with washi tape. Now, I'm not endorsed by Journal Say. Oh, that would be wonderful if I was. I just love the company. Yes, they are overseas. I think they're out of Korea. I think, because my packages come from Korea. And they may be China based or whatever, but I've never had a problem with my payments. And I get my order within 2 weeks. Here is another one. But look at the variety of the stuff that you can get. So next time you say, I don't have any stickers, check your washi. Yeah, those make great stickers. And then this is like the other one that I showed you. I think I ended up with 2 of these. Yeah. That's how much I love these. I ordered one with my first order, and then when I was going through it to put in my second order, I think I was over at Nikki's and didn't remember what I had. So yeah, I think I've got 2 of these and 2 of the other one that I put away. But yeah, think of all the stickers you would have. So check your washi tape. Check yours. If you have a few little stickers that you love, put them on a piece of paper, run them through your printer, and put them on. Put them on labels. And then now you've just made your stickers. All you got to do is fussy cut them out. Very easy. So sometimes it takes a bit. For us, it's a lot more work to make your own stickers, whether it's with the labels, whether it's cutting out your washi, or whether it's, with your Xyron. You got to cut them out before you run them through these anyway. But it's going to give you a lot more than what you get in those little packages. Now, some packages are really nice. I've seen some that have like 100 pieces in them. And I mean, they're few and far between, but they're like dirt cheap at that price. That price, I would say get them. But yeah, this is where a lot of my stickers come from. Now, before I go any further, if I don't do this right now, they're not going to get put away. What I keep in these little drawers are what I call my old-fashioned washi. These are the ones that I use mainly in my journaling. And I do have a journal that I write in. Because, I keep tabs on what videos I've done, the names and stuff. And this just helps. Having things on a journal is such a big help for me. If not, I will flub up and do the same thing twice. Alright, this one came out of somewhere. And see, this is another problem, trying to figure out where everything goes. And no, I don't put them in perfectly, because I don't work perfectly. Okay. That's all of those that go up there. So I can put those back. Put my scrap bucket back. Now, to show you, I used to have tons and tons and tons of washi. I had so much washi that it was ridiculous. And then it dawned on me, why am I keeping all this? I've had some that I haven't used in a year, 2 years. So I got down, I gave a lot of it away. And now what I have, you've seen that container up there, or those 2 little ones. Then I have this thing. Let me move things around or else they're going to fall all over the place. And this is basically 4 trays. And this is where I keep the rest of my washi. And do I care how they go in? No. Because the home, I think it's more fun if I can sit here and pick and choose and look. And because if I have to look for something, then it's going to seem more, oh, well, I've still got some, and I've got that, and I've got, It keeps me on my toes and lets me know what I've got. The only bad part is it's hard to push down. And this whole thing sits right here under the side of my desk. So that's it in stickers. You can buy them, or you can make them. If you got, there was one lady that she had done a little video on stickers, and she had bought the washi tape pages, and what she did was she went in and she copied on with her printer just little outline figures, and then went in with her markers or something and colored them all in. That takes too much time. But if you're into doing that, do that. Whatever floats your boat as far as making your stickers, but give it a try. Before you know it, you'll be like me and you will have stickers upon stickers upon stickers. See, these are the ones, these are done with the Xyron, because they weren't, well, that one's not, but these are. Those don't have a backing yet, but I ran them through, so now I've got all of these, and they're stamps. I've got stamps. Y'all know I love me some stamps. And you can make stamps. Take a look, a few videos ago, we did make stamps. So, and if you want a refresher course on making stamps, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do another video on making stamps. I mean, you can buy them, you can buy a package of them, you can peel them off, letters, peel them off your mail. Trying to put everything back as we're talking, because if not, I might end up with a mess, and then I won't be able to tell where anything's at. So if you've enjoyed what I've shared with you today, go out, give it a try making your own stickers. Even if all you have to do is cut out different pictures and little flowers and stuff that you like, double-sided tape works. You can buy, just like you can buy regular Scotch tape. Scotch does have double-sided sticky tape. You can put a little bit of that on the back. You can glue them. Of course, at that point, they're not stickers, but you get where I'm going with this. Give it a try. Before you know it, you'll have a complete stash, and you'll have more than you know what to do with. So at that point, you're just going to have to pull out your stickers and collage with nothing but stickers. Yes, you can collage with nothing but stickers. We've done that. If you want to do that again, let me know in the comments. Anything you want to see, you want to know, you want to do, leave it in the comments, please. It helps me with knowing what kind of videos you all want to see. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is when I try my best to have videos out. Unless it's like last week or week before, I ended up with 2 videos on one day. That's why I have a journal, so that I know what comes out, what we're doing. As an example, that was April. All these flowers are videos, and then I had other things going through. And then May, I haven't done my flowers yet. So what I still have to do is I have to go in here, wherever I had a video, and I put a washi tape flower. So, and what I call my old-fashioned washi tape, that's what I use it in. I use it in my journal. It is fantastic. So, like I said, if you enjoyed what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you are not, please consider subscribing to my channel. You are greatly appreciated and wanted with every video. And my heartfelt thanks to all of you that tune in. So until next time, bye guys.